Okay, subtracting integers, 1.6. As you can see, there are just a ton of examples up here today, okay? Today we're going to subtract integers, meaning you need to pay attention to the minus signs and the negative signs, because if you have a double in a row, it is a positive. Flip, flip, okay? Two negatives is a positive, okay?
I would love to solve all those questions.
What is 4 minus 10?
-6.
It's what?
-6.
-6. Okay? Once again, you can make a number line if you want to
No.
on your homework, or you can just do the math. It's kind of up to you.
Can we just do?
You can just do the math if you want to. If you make a number line on your homework, what, Kaden? Oh. If you make a number line on your homework, just make one and use it for every problem. Okay? Just outsmart the homework itself. So 4 minus 10 is -6. What happens when I have 7 minus -5? Yes.
12.
How do I get 12? Why?
Because you did the flip flip.
Flip, flip. And then I get 7 plus 5, which
13.
is 12. Okay,
Okay.
so someone else. What is -2 minus -9? Yes, Matthew.
You flip flip,
Flip, flip.
and then you add -2 plus 9
Okay,
is 7.
there's 7. Beautiful. Okay, someone else. What's -7 minus 4? -7 minus 4.
Oop. Oh, that's -11.
Yeah, it's -11.
-11. Okay, someone besides these three, let's have someone else answer next. -1 minus -13, what do I gotta do? Yes, Caitlin, what is that? I gotta do flip, flip. And what is -1 plus 13 then?
12.
12. Beautiful, thank you, Caitlin. Okay, what is 2 minus 6? Bree, what is 2 minus 6? What is 2 minus 6? No, not? -4, good, way to think about it, good job. -4, okay. So the first part of our homework is just subtracting integers. Cool?
Cool.
Okay, the second part, we're going to subtract them, but we're going to substitute stuff in. Okay? Evaluate when x equals -9. What do I need to do with x minus -40? What do I need to do first?
You plug in the number.
I always need to plug in the number. X in this case is always gonna be -9, so I have -9 minus -40. What is -9 minus -40? What do I need to do, Kaden?
Flip flip.
Flip, flip. And so what is -9 plus 40? You're very good at this. 31.
Well, that's because I'm bored. I have nothing else to do.
Well, that's good. In math class, we like to have nothing else to do besides math.
I don't like that.
I like that.
Okay, 7 minus x. Grace, what am I gonna do on this one?
You're gonna change the x into a -9.
Beautiful, so I have 7 and that minus sign stays and then I have -9 like this.
Mhm.
So what happens after that, Grace?
You flip flip.
Flip, flip, and I get 7 plus 9, which is?
It's 2, -2. Wait,
No,
there's two.
it's
I flip, flip.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I think I said 7 minus 9, 7 plus 9, sorry.
You're fine. So 7 plus 9 is 16.
16,
Sorry.
beautiful. Thank you. No, it was my fault, I misspoke. Okay, now I have x minus 3.
X is -9, therefore -9, -3.
Currently,
-12.
Caleb just wanted to join in on that. So -9 minus 3 is -12. He was getting 9, 10, 11.
no, it's -6. It's -6.
-9.
Yeah, negative.
Minus
oh,
3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did -3.
No, it's
I'm sorry.
-12.
I did -3. What?
She was like, wait.
I did negative.
Negative and
Negative
are
and a negative
plus
is negative.
The
So,
negatives aren't like they're not back to back, so they don't change to a positive. So it's -9 minus 3. So you add them 9, 10, 11, 12, and you keep the negative sign.
I was doing
Okay.
negative.
Because it's only when the
Whereas-
negatives are back to back like this do I change it to a positive. There is no back to back negative here. Okay? There's a negative, a number, a negative, a number. Here there's a number, negative, negative number. The negatives have to be in between the two numbers in order for it to change to positive. What are you doing, crazy kid? Let's see here. Let's do this next one. 25 minus x. No, do you know how I do 25 minus x? What do I need to do first?
Plug in the number.
Plug in the number, and this number is -9. So I have 25 minus -9. Don't forget you have to bring that negative with that 9. Now what happens?
Positive is 25.
I
plus-
didn't. Not your turn. Now what happens? Well, what do I have here?
I got the excited. 2 negative.
So it makes a
Positive.
positive, good. So what's 25 plus 9? Good, you wanna help him?
Yeah.
Okay, what's 25 plus 9?
25 plus 9 would be 34.
34.
Calculate.
Good job. Good job, Noah.
Don't judge me.
Okay, let's go.
answers, cause you can
Gabby, let's go to you.
Okay.
Oh.
X minus 10, what do I do?
Okay, so you have to plug in the 9 with the x.
The negative,
The negative
-9. So -9 minus 10, what do I get?
You get 1.
No.
Oh, wait.
Look, are there 2 negatives between the numbers?
1.
No, so it
No.
stays negative.
Oh, so
Negative what?
1.
No.
Huh?
I know it.
Listen, let me show you a trick. Stop for a second. Let me show you a trick. If there are not 2 negatives in between the numbers, I can rewrite it this way to say -9 plus -10. What would you get when you add those together?
Oh. Negative 19.
Okay, that's the same thing right here. These two are the same way. So if you can't see it this way, that's okay. Rewrite it like
Okay.
this, okay? Only when there are 2 negatives in between 2 numbers do you get a blip and add.
Can I do the last one?
Can I do the last one?
No.
Can I?
There are other people in this class that have not participated yet.
I already know.
Maya,
Maya.
You know what? No, do Maya. Do
I'm gonna get it
Kaden.
wrong. I already did Kaden. Okay, Neil.
Okay, so you change the x to -9.
Okay, but it already has a negative, so I keep that negative and I have another negative. Then what happens?
And then you change the subtraction sign to adding sign.
Beautiful.
And you remove the negative from the other 9, and then you get 0.
You get 0. -9 plus 9 is 0. Awesome,
Oh.
beautiful. Thank
Too easy.
It's
way
oh,
too
oh, oh, the magic. Okay.
I thought it was oh.
Alright.
Oh, the song.
Okay, word problem, and then we'll do homework. Cool?
Yes.
How do you feel so far? Are we feeling okay about this?
Yes, I think
No.
so. It's too easy for me. Give me something harder. I thought you didn't want to do math.
Okay, here we go.
I'm bored.
Kick'em Jenny. Kick'em Jenny. Isn't that a cool name?
Jenny.
Kick'em Jenny is an underwater volcano in the Caribbean Sea or Caribbean Sea, however you prefer to say that word.
Alright then.
Eruptions have caused the volcano to grow. In 1962, the summit elevation of Kick'em Jenny was -235 meters. In 2002, the summit elevation was -182 meters. By how many meters did the elevation of the volcano change? Ooh, I have to set up a problem. Matthew, you have an idea where we might start?
Uh-huh.
Sarah?
Okay.
So you need the negative 235 meters
Okay.
minus negative 182 meters, right?
Okay, you're on the right track. I'm going to switch the order of that.
Oh.
I'm going to say, because it's now at -182, even though this doesn't make sense to us, think about it this way. If it's underwater, right, it's like, here's the water, here's my volcano, right? Okay? Right here in
62.
1962,
So right.
this is -235 meters under sea level, okay?
Wait, that's the volcano?
Now that it is 2002, okay, let's say this is the volcano has grown like this, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So this right here is -182, okay, in 2002. Okay? So we have to start with our new and subtract our old from it, okay? Because it's growing, but it's growing under sea level, so we have to think backwards.
That's weird.
Okay, that is weird, but does that make sense?
I think so.
Sort of.
Okay, so if I take negative 182 and subtract from it negative 235, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what happens there?
You blip blip.
You blip blip,
Yeah, full up.
and if I blip blip, what is negative 182 plus 235? Yes,
53
53. 53 what?
meters.
53 meters. Now, does this make sense? Would it need to be a positive answer?
Yes.
Yes, because it's growing, okay? So if we had done it the other way, and we had done negative 235, right,
Yeah.
minus negative 182, you're still gonna get 53, but it's gonna be negative 53. Did it shrink?
No.
So that's why I know that it has to be in this order, because it was growing.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to, sometimes you might work out the word problem. If you had worked it out, Matthew, you technically get the right number, yes? If you work it out that way, but then we have to use some common sense and logic and say, it's growing, it's not shrinking, that shouldn't be a negative. And then we go back and rework the problem the way we need it to work out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so we are ready for homework.
Boo.
I don't know what you're talking about.